Chapter 5.
The source of lotuses.
Then the Tathagata said this to the noble goddess Bodhisattva Samuchaya. O noble goddess, at that time, at that moment, a king called Suvarnabhujedra, with this eulogy of all the Tathagatas called the source of lotuses, praised past, future, and present Buddhas. Conquerors that appeared in the past, those who dwell now in the 10 directions worlds, to the conquerors I prostrate, of these conquerors I sing praise. The vanquishing sages are calm, utterly calm and pristine. Their bodies shine with the color of gold. Their voices are the sweetest of all melodies, for they roar the melody of Brahma.
Their hair is bee, peacock, and lotus blue, curly and jet blue as the blue jay. Like snow and conch, their teeth are ever beautiful, intensely white, gleaming like gold.
Their eyes, long and flawless blue, resemble lotuses in full bloom. Their tongues, fine and broad, lotus-colored and shining, resembling a lotus thread. Their treasure hair, like the lotus and conch, of lapis color, swirls to the right. The eyes of Buddhas are slender as the waning moon. The navel of their bodies shines like a bee. Their noses, high on their lofty faces, are soft and fine, their color akin to divine gold. Always and incessantly, the taste senses of conquerors are smooth, sublime, and outstandingly supreme. A single hair emerges from their every pore and curls to the right. Their plaited hair, deep blue, lustrous, and glistening, is blue as the peacock's beautiful neck. As soon as they are born, their bodies illuminate the triple realms in all 10 directions worlds. Limitless suffering is dispelled by this light, and sentient beings are sustained with all happiness. In the realms of the hell beings, animals, hungry ghosts, humans, and gods, all beings are endowed with peace and happiness. Migrating beings of the lower realms are calmed. Of fine complexion, their bodies glow with the light of color of refined gold. Like a pure, spotless moon, the faces of Sugatas, smiling, are most beautiful and pristine. Their bodies and limbs are tender as a newborn child. Their excellent, heroic gait is that of a lion. Their long hands and very long arms are as branches of the sala tree, swung by the wind. Their full arm span, blazing light, issues rays like 1,000 suns, intensely bright. Flawless are the supreme forms of vanquishing sages, who brightly illuminate limitless worlds. The brilliance of Buddhas pales and eclipses the light of numerous suns and full moons, in limitless hundreds of thousands of worlds. The sun of the Buddhas is the light of the world. Hundreds of thousands of Buddha suns, the light of the Tathagatas, are beheld by beings in countless hundreds of thousands of worlds. Their forms, possessed of 100,000 merits, are fully adorned with every virtue. The arms of conquerors resemble the regal elephant's trunk. The light of their hands and feet is striking and bright. Equaling the dust particles on the surface of the earth are past Buddhas, numerous as grains of fine sand. Buddhas to come are just equal to that in number. Equal too are those abiding now. With speech, mind, and body pure, I offer flowers, incense, and abundant praise. My mind overflowing with virtue, I prostrate to these conquerors. The qualities of conquerors are only virtue, of the highest essence and ranging wide. Had I 100 tongues and 1,000s of eons, I could not express the qualities of Buddhas. Since even with 1,000 tongues, conquerors' virtues are beyond all words. How with merely 100 tongues could all the qualities of conquerors be told? Should all the worlds, including realms of gods, become an ocean of water approaching Samsara's peak, these waters may be gauged in hair-tip drops, yet not one virtue of Sugatas can so be measured. Through body, speech, and lucid mind, I have sung this eulogy to all conquerors. Through the finest fruit of merit I have gathered thus, may sentient beings touch supreme enlightenment. Having praised the Buddhas in this way, the king made the following wish. In limitless eons, in the future too, wherever I am reborn, may I see such a drum as in the dream, and from it hear such a confession. In every birth may I find a eulogy to conquerors, equal to source of lotuses. Buddha qualities, limitless and peerless, hard to find in thousands of eons, I will hear these virtues in the dream. Upon waking, I shall expound them. I shall liberate all beings from the ocean of suffering. I shall complete the 6 perfections. When in this way I achieve peerless enlightenment, may my Buddha field not be loose and infirm. As an effect of the fruition of offering the drum and singing the praise to all Buddhas, I shall directly behold the Lord Shakyamuni. Then with my sons, Kanaka Bhujendra and Kanaka Prabha, may I receive the supreme prophecy. Along with my 2 children, may the prediction of enlightenment be attained. For those beings who lack a bow to support and are wretched and bereft of refuge, may I in future times become their refuge, protector, and guardian, so that I may end their suffering at its source and become a wellspring of all virtue. In the future I shall accomplish enlightening deeds for eons as many as those gone past. Through this confession of sublime golden light, may the ocean of my misdeeds dry up. May the ocean of my karma be depleted. May the ocean of my delusions be exhausted. May the ocean of my merit be complete. May the ocean of my wisdom be perfectly pure and become an ocean of every virtue. May enlightenment's
precious qualities be complete through the power of the confession of sublime golden light. May the force of my merit brightly shine. May the light of my enlightenment
be pristine. Through the sublime light of stainless wisdom, may the light of my form glisten and cause the light of merit to gleam. Always endowed with virtue's power, may I be renowned in all 3 realms, so I may free beings from an ocean of suffering and offer peace and happiness vast as the sea. For eons and future times, I shall always engage in enlightening deeds. However many Buddhas exist in 3 realms, just as their worlds are impeccably distinguished through the virtue of conquerors and limitless merit, may my Buddha field be likewise so. The end of Chapter 5.